Las Vegas Now.
Come on. Before football and hockey, there was rugby. More than 80,000 people are here for the USA Rugby Tournament. We're going to go live to Sam Boyd with all the excitement.
And fabulous frills. That's just one of the fashion trends you can expect to be huge this spring. We're showing you what other styles you'll want to try out and how to style them.
I was overwhelmed.
Former Creedence Clearwater Revival frontman John Fogerty sits down with Lindsey for an exclusive interview. We're going to find out what special appearance he's looking forward to during his Las Vegas show.
You are watching Las Vegas Now with Lindsey Simon, Kendall Tenney, and Mercedes Martinez.
Hey everybody, you've made it to Friday.
You made it to Friday. Welcome to Las Vegas Now. I am ready for the weekend.
Absolutely.
Everyone said that this week went by so quickly. I was like, this week felt like it was 2 for me.
Yeah, it did seem like a longer week, at least for me. Maybe it's we had a lot of stuff going on here, which was fun.
There was a lot going on. Fun stuff, but it did seem like a long week.
And there's a lot of good stuff going on this weekend.
Yeah, I hope the weekend does not go by quickly.
Exactly.
We've got movies. We're talking about movies today. We've got fashion segment coming up. I always love Fridays because we do some fashion stuff on Fridays.
The movies, one of them you're looking forward to. Beauty and the Beast is one, but the one you're really looking forward to is a book you read called The Shack.
Yeah, it's The Shack. Octavia Spencer's in it. It's really... I know people say this, like, this book changed my life. It changed my life. Like, it's amazing, and I love Octavia Spencer. I mean, I think she's a huge talent.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen the movie yet, of course, it's just being released, but if you can read the book, too, and then go see the movie, and it's a quick read, so you can get through it quickly.
It is always better to read a book before actually seeing the movie, for whatever reason. Another thing coming to town this weekend, it's actually for one night, we're going to be talking about it in this show, is Defending the Caveman. Did you ever see this?
No.
It's hilarious, and it is going to be in town, and we'll talk about that. Also in town this weekend with this fantastic weather is sports action.
Yeah.
It is the 3-day Rugby Sevens tournament. It kicked off today.
Yeah, several men's and women's teams will compete over the weekend at Sam Boyd Stadium. Like you said, that's where we find our Chris Maathuis, who joins us live with a preview of the excitement. Hi.
Well, how you doing, guys? I'll tell you what, out here at Sam Boyd Stadium, there are so many things to do in Las Vegas, so many options. But this weekend, you got to come out to Sam Boyd Stadium because it's the Rugby Sevens international competition. You've got 16 men's teams, 12 women's teams, all over the world. They're coming here to compete. Lots and lots of fun out here. In fact, look at this. I'm with my Canadian friends from Calgary. All these guys are having a great time. Let me ask you, you come out here for this Rugby Sevens event. It's got to be pretty fun to be here in Vegas watching this.
It's fantastic. It's our 4th year down here. We play for the Calgary Knights Rugby Club. We come down here. It's the 4th year. We keep coming down. It's a super fantastic time to be out here.
Fun times by all. Of course, the Fijian team might mention they won the gold medal, the men's team. First ever Olympic medal for them, but Canada's pretty strong in the women. They're playing right now. Are you having a good time here in Vegas?
Oh, yeah, always having a good time in Vegas.
I love the beards. What's with the beards?
You know, we just want to have the authentic look of lumberjacks, so we go with the fake beards.
And they're doing it, having a lumber. Look at the guy right over here. This is a guy from England right here with the red, white, and blue hair. Keep panning over. There they are right there. Is it? Yeah, there they are. This is what it's all about out here at Sam Boyd Stadium. Lots of fun. It continues through the weekend. The men's championship will be at 5 o'clock on Sunday. Reporting live from Sam Boyd, Chris Maathuis, 8 Sports Now.
Be there. Go Knights.
Hey, Chris, I got a gratuitous question here because I was out at the Silver Bowl Fields right next to Sam Boyd. Can you hear me, Chris?
Oh yeah, there's soccer. It's more of a festival out here. There's all kinds of activities going on around Sam Boyd Stadium because anything and everything is out here this weekend. There's food, there's rugby things going on in some of these fields outside of Sam Boyd. So come on down, have a great time all through the weekend. Back to you guys.
All right. And I was saying it was gratuitous because I was out there today.
I don't think he could hear us.
I know he didn't. I don't think he heard that. The beards are yelling and everything else, and our English friends. But I watched my niece play for the BYU women's rugby team today, and she's a phenomenal athlete. Great team. It was a lot of fun.
That's cool. I'm gonna, when I have daughters, because I expect to have daughters.
Yes. Only daughters? Okay.
And sons.
Okay.
Well, about 6.
All right.
My husband's probably watching like,
exactly. He just faked
But I want to get them into rugby. I want to get them into, you know, these unique sports and stuff like that.
It's really becoming more and more popular. It was amazing to see how many people were out there. There were, I think, 15 fields out there outside Sam Boyd Stadium, and they were packed. with all sorts of action going on. It was fun.
All right. Well, a couple of weeks ago, we told you how you can have the wedding of your dreams at the Taco Bell Cantina on the Las Vegas Strip. I know. And one woman looks like she could be the front runner. This is Diane Nguyen. She isn't wearing Vera Wang, no, but a dress made completely of burrito wrappers. She's entered in Taco Bell's Love and Tacos contest and posted this picture on Instagram, standing with her fiance in front of a store's counter. Diane says she's been with her fiance for 10 years and that Taco Bell has been there through the years for them. She adds, quote, "Our love for each other is as cheesy as a quesadilla."
Yeah.
The contest ends next week, and the winner will get an all-expenses-paid trip to Las Vegas and have their wedding held at the flagship restaurant. Dream wedding. I actually like that dress. It looked kind of cute.
It was something you would see a fashion designer come up with, actually. But nothing says love like a burrito, really.
No.
Yeah.
Or a Disney movie.
A Disney movie, and a lot of people
How's that
looking.
segue?
Very good segue. Beauty and the Beast coming out this weekend.
Yes.
This is not the animated version. This is the live-action version. I guess they still have the music, though, from what I understand?
Yes.
All right, so Disney has this movie coming out, and it announced its first openly gay character will be appearing in the new release of Beauty and the Beast. And there's a drive-in theater in Alabama that is refusing to show the film because of that. Henniger Drive-In Theater posted this statement on Facebook, the one you just saw for a second there, and it said, "If we cannot take our 11-year-old granddaughter and 8-year-old grandson to see a movie, we have no business watching it ourselves. If I can't sit through a movie with God or Jesus sitting by me, then we have no business showing it. I know there will be so free to come watch wholesome movies without worrying about sex, nudity, homosexuality, and foul language." And sure enough, I looked it up online, and this is a drive-in movie theater that only shows, I guess, PG-13, PG and G movies.
But there's some stuff in PG-13 movies that's also very inappropriate for children.
Yeah.
You know, and
Star Wars was one of the movies that I saw listed, the latest one, Rogue One. And there's a lot of stuff in there that, you know, you wouldn't want your younger kids probably to see.
Right.
So I do have a problem with that part of it as well. That being said, what do you think? You know, what is it okay for them to say this? Do you think that the drive-in has a right not to show Beauty and the Beast because this new Beauty and the Beast has an openly gay character?
Yeah, let us know on our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Las Vegas Now. And we already have a few responses. Teresa writes, "Unfortunate, but people can always take their business to their competitors," which is true. Marissa says, "Why is this still an issue in 2017? Geez." So, guys, keep those comments coming in. We love hearing from you, and also you get a chance to be featured on the show. And if you want to see something on this show, if there's a certain topic you want us to cover, if you want more entertainment, if you want more, you know, mommy information, let us know. I mean, we are a new show, and we want to hear from you, and you're the best person to get ideas from.
Your feedback already has been tremendous because it has helped us help this show evolve, and it will continue to evolve as we're kind of figuring out exactly what we're doing and just having fun for the most part. But thank you so much for all the input already that we've received, and certainly a question like that one is a good one to weigh in on.
Oh, yeah.
And I think there are a lot of different ways to approach it, so it'll be interesting to hear from everybody.
All right, and let's get you caught up on some local news. Denise Valdez joins us with a quick look at today's headlines. Hey, Denise.
Happy Friday, you two. Chances are your viewers are maybe talking about this. Arnold Schwarzenegger has terminated his ties with the new Celebrity Apprentice. The former California governor told CNN that he will not host the reality show, which was famously hosted by now President Trump. Schwarzenegger added this: he's open to working with the television team again on a show that does not have, quote, this baggage, end quote. The actor took over hosting duties for the Celebrity Apprentice franchise back in September of 2015. NBC, though, has not officially said if it even plans to pick up the show for another cycle. And get ready for the big squeeze on US 95. HOV lanes from Decatur to Rancho are closed for the next 2 weeks. And then crews are going to condense both directions of the 95 from Rancho to the Spaghetti Bowl to just 2 lanes. That's going to start March 21st, and it's going to last until the end of the year. NDOT is calling it the big squeeze because that particular stretch of road is one of the busiest in the entire state. And now it's just going to be 4 lanes wide. And, of course, we're going to bring you the story of a local band who is ready for their close-up. Broken Spectacles is waiting to hear if they made the cut for a nationally televised talent show. They sound great, And who would ever guess they are all visually impaired? How the lack of one sense may add to their musical ability. In fact, I think they're going to be in your studios next week, right, Lindsey and Kendall?
Yeah, they'll be here on Wednesday, and I can't wait to have them in and have them perform, hopefully.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Denise, thanks so much, and thanks for the info about Arnold.
Arnold.
Leaving Celebrity Apprentice after a very short run.
Yeah.
He will not be back.
Terminated. Well, let's kick things over to Ted, who's over at First Friday with our Blue Dog RV weekend weather report.
Thank you very much, and happy Friday to you. A great day today with temperatures in the 70s, certainly above average. The best part, though, along with those warmer temperatures, are the winds are staying calm. That's going to change, though, as we head into your weekend, so enjoy this while it lasts. Your evening planner, temps nice and mild tonight. Clear skies, more clouds late night. 57 degrees for 8 News now at 11. 48 your morning start for your Saturday, and 56 by 8 a.m. Notice we'll have partly cloudy skies tomorrow. We'll expect those winds to also pick up by tomorrow afternoon, and a windy Sunday with high wind watches now issued. We'll have more on that coming up at the end of the show. That is your most accurate forecast. We'll send it back to you.
You said Ted was at First Friday.
I know, I guess
What's up with
he's
that?
going there. I guess he needs to get on the road.
He actually already is. A pre-recorded segment, but for us it said First Friday, and yeah, he wasn't there.
Well, you're right here.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys, John Fogerty kicks off a new residency over at the Wynn tonight. Coming up in an interview you will only see here on Las Vegas Now, he tells us about the emotional onstage cameo you can expect to see.
Plus, it's one of the longest running shows in Las Vegas. How the hit Defending the Caveman varies from country to country coming up.
It's time. It's the war of the sexes.
Jeopardy, weeknights at 7, only on 8 News Now.
Plus, a series of murders targeting the homeless. Metro's new concerns for the community on 8 News Now at 5.
Ooh, oh, Kendall caught in his phone.
Got it.
You're checking for Facebook comments, though. I know what you're doing.
I know, yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back. You're listening to one of Creedence Clearwater Revival's most popular songs. Former frontman John Fogerty is considered to be one of the greatest guitarists and songwriters in the history of music. And tonight, he's kicking off his brand new show run at the Wynn. Now, I recently talked with Fogerty about what fans can expect from the show. He promised there will be some surprises, but was very tight-lipped about what he planned. It's not a surprise if he tells us. But he did tell us about one special cameo, and the two of them have a lot of history.
My wife went out searching the hinterlands, I guess you'd say, and found my old Acme Rickenbacker guitar from 1969. This was my main guitar all through the Creedence years. Of course, I played this guitar at Woodstock. It had been away from me for 40-something years. She actually gave it to me as a Christmas present. It was a complete surprise until Christmas morning. There was this sort of weird-looking package by the tree that had a flannel shirt on it. I mean, when I opened it and I saw it, it was just like, this can't be. And there it was. And, you know, I was overwhelmed.
As for how it feels to play the guitar, he hasn't seen or touched in over 40 years. Fogerty says it feels a lot smaller, but he's also gotten a lot stronger over the years, so maybe that's part of it. John Fogerty, Fortunate Son, in concert, kicks off tomorrow and runs tonight and runs through March 11th. He'll also be back in May. And Kendall, I got a chance to listen to his sound check. He sounds amazing.
You've been talking about that as one of your favorite interviews ever. So
absolutely.
That's really cool.
So interesting.
Well, he's known from everything from Indiana Jones to Star Wars, but you never see his face. Am I the only one that still gets chills when I hear that song and I feel like I'm 7 all over again? Yeah. All right, the music of John Williams comes to Las Vegas, and we're going to tell you where to check it out next on our weekend roundup. And here is today's trivia. And I got this one wrong today, Lindsey. Which U.S. government department was established on this day in 1849? We're going to have the answer for you when we come back.
The fight's worth fighting.
You pick up the phone and you work a miracle.
Michelle Mortensen on your side.
I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it myself.
Getting Southern Nevadans back $1 million.
I just really appreciate it. I didn't think we were going to be able to get anything back.
Thank you so much for helping us. Don't know how much it means to me.
Just can't apologize enough.
What do you think the lesson is here?
If I have a problem, call Michelle Mortensen.
8 on your sides, Michelle Mortensen on 8 News Now, the Valley's news leader.
Right now at Papa John's, select sides are just $5 each. Choose from our delicious cheese sticks, crispy chicken poppers, spicy buffalo wings, our chocolate chip cookie, and more. Choose a side for just $5 next time you order pizza.
At papajohns.com.
Whether you're looking to add new beauty to your living room or you want to completely remodel your kitchen, Elite Flooring Plus has everything you desire. Carpet, hardwood, cabinets, countertops, and much more. All at a great value. Looking to upgrade and not sure on a look? Our Custom Home Design Center will help you customize your perfect project. Right now at Elite, we are featuring waterproof flooring for every room in your home. Family owned and operated, Elite Flooring Plus, conveniently located just off Tropicana and Eastern.
Dinosaurs come alive at T-Rex Planet Jurassic Adventure with over 50 moving, breathing dinosaurs. Countless fun and activities for the whole family. March 11th and 12th in Las Vegas at the Cashman Center. Visit TRexPlanet.com.
Who wants an RV?
Well, back it on up for an RV hookup. Slide your blue dog to the sky.
So I tell my husband we need to update our bathroom. And he says, yeah, I got it. But that was like 2011. I really wanted it done. So I called Burnham Construction Services. They gave me a quote, brought in their guys, and now I've got the bathroom I love. Plus, they painted the outside of our house and put in the sunroom I've always wanted. And my husband didn't have to leave his work.
Call Burnham Construction Services, 702-558-7177. Business and residential. Your one-stop shop.
World War III never happened because folks working in uranium mines and nuclear weapons plants kept the Cold War cold. Cold War Patriots is a community resource organization dedicated to honoring nuclear and uranium workers, and membership is free. Join today and have your voice heard in Washington, D.C. Gain access to the financial and medical benefits you've earned. Call 855-2-COLD-WAR for your free membership or visit coldwarpatriots.org.
I wrote the show.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Before the break, we asked you which U.S. government department was established on this day back in 1849. The answer, the U.S. Department of the Interior. So you can take that fun fact and share it with all your friends tonight. Well, it is Friday, or as we like to call it here, Fri-yay. And if you're looking for things to do this weekend, we've got you covered. Comedian Jay Leno is in town performing over at the Mirage. You can catch his show at 10 tonight. Tickets are $59. And over at the Silverton, you'll find Bobby Brown performing. He takes the Vail Pavilion stage tonight.
New video from That's What I Like. He teased on social media that he has something awesome to unveil on Wednesday. Also, Bruno, along with Joe Coy.
For you, that's what I like.
That is comedian Joe Coy. He joined us on the show yesterday and showed off his dance moves. You can see him tonight at Treasure Island.
He knows where to go.
Left it, you know.
Yes, the Las Vegas Philharmonic conducts the music of John Williams at the Smith Center. You can catch that show tomorrow and Sunday.
The whole fun of doing it.
And if you're looking for something fun for you and your furry friend, check out Bark in the Park. It's tomorrow at the Cornerstone Park starting at 10 a.m. Admission is free. Just make sure your pet is on a leash. Those are all the rules. Kendall.
In Vegas. Okay. All right. We're straightening out some of the facts here for another thing going out on this weekend, Lindsey. This is fun. Also happening this weekend, Defending the Caveman is celebrating 10 years in Las Vegas. Yeah. Tim Plewman joins us. Tim, you have a version of the show that's really cool because I think most people, or a lot of people, have at one time or another seen Defending the Caveman. Yeah. The spin on yours, and we haven't let you talk yet, so first of all, thanks for joining us.
Hello, welcome.
There, I want people to hear the accent because obviously he is from Mississippi. And
Mississippi,
Tim,
yes.
Yes.
Slightly further south.
Oh, a little farther south.
Further south than that,
South Africa, actually. You started doing this show with a South African twist, right?
Yeah, in '97. So I was the first person outside of the States to do Defending the Caveman in the world, and we rewrote the show to fit our stories and our syntax and the way we speak and our accents, you know, because we've got various accents down there that we use.
Accents,
and
yes.
so we bring all those accents and the kind of stories that make the philosophy of defending the caveman, which is unbelievably funny, but
yes.
also so relevant to all human beings.
Yes.
But it makes it personal to the people who are watching it. And so that adaptation is what makes it personal to the area where you're doing the show. And that's why it's been so successful worldwide.
And so tonight you're doing the show one time.
A one-time off at 6 o'clock at the D. And what we're doing it for is that Defending the Caveman has been running in Vegas for 10 years now.
Right.
So it's the longest-running Broadway show in the history of Vegas ever. And it's done 10 years. So what we're doing is they're bringing in people who are doing the show from other places in the world, like me, and I'm the first one to come in because I'm the longest-running outside of the... And we're bringing in our version of the play, and we're going to just do one-offs. So tonight I'm doing a one-show, the South African version, of Defending the Caveman at the D at 6 o'clock. So if you've got nothing you're doing, if you do, please come on down. You know, come on down.
That's going to be so much fun. And what are Americans going to see in the South African version that either A, they will have a hard time relating to, or B, they'll go, yeah, I get that just as well as anywhere?
Well, I think what they're going to be fascinated in is that they might not understand all the words, because obviously we use a local slang, so I'll use words that are slang to South Africa, like Caveman uses words that are slang in America for Americans. We use that in an adapted way. I'll explain all the words to them before we do the show.
Right.
But they'll hear that. They'll also hear stories that are familiar, because we're all human beings, but they're aimed at our culture. And so it'll be a culturally a journey. It'll be like going to a foreign restaurant and trying new food. And you go, wow, I never knew that sort of would be so good. But because it's not something they've never seen before.
I love this concept. It is so much fun. It is tonight at the D, one show only. So this is it. You get one shot to catch it. 6 o'clock tonight, so you're probably heading right out of here.
I'm going straight to the theater.
Yeah, to get ready for it. Tim Plewman in Defending the Caveman. Tim, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks. Thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, Matt.
All right, thank you. Lindsey.
No mention of that amazing jacket.
Oh, we
Not
talked about
once.
it when we were off screen. He referenced it because we were talking about South. And tell us the story behind this jacket.
This jacket, in fact, is the South African flag made out of animal skins, just for fun, yeah.
Just
because
for
I'm very sensitive about being a South African.
But it's
great. All right, well, it's a story about living the perfect life, but then one incident can change everything.
Maybe for you there's a tomorrow. Maybe there's 1,000 or 10. But for some of us, there's only today.
Learn the mystery behind the movie Before I Fall and see if it's worth falling for at the box office. Then, how Las Vegas is honoring local teachers who are making a difference.
Oh my God!
Stop by your neighborhood Smiths today. Low prices,
Find out tonight at 7, only on 8 News Now.
I am not whatever it is you think I am.
She needs our help.
Someone will come along.
Someone has come along.
Hugh Jackman is hanging up his claws as Wolverine in Logan, but has the franchise lost its luster? Vegas film critic Jeffrey K. Howard is here with what he thinks. Welcome back, Jeffrey.
Nice.
And he's got the
And I just saw a Facebook post with you in front of my picture doing that. Yes.
I have to. My friend Joey Brennan loaned these to me, you know, because I don't have these. I can't find them anywhere, you know. So I told him, I go, you got to let me borrow them.
Those are
and
great.
He gave me all these instructions on how to handle them and not to let
There are
people.
instructions on
I
how to...
mean, not to loan them out to people.
Oh, okay.
They're the plastic
Don't
ones.
let Lindsey touch them.
I know, I know. So I'll put them on the popcorn box here because I don't want to hurt Lindsey.
This is a franchise that's been going for quite a while.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman has been playing this character for 17 years now.
That long?
Yes, 17 years. Started in '99, and he also he's been playing the character in 10 movies. So this is, just without giving major spoilers away, this is the Marvel movie. This is the Wolverine movie we've all been waiting for. It's rated R, hardcore. We're talking heads coming off. We're talking, you know, the blades going through, you know, their chins and stuff like that. But that's much more than just the violence, okay? Because it affects Wolverine, Logan himself, after all these years of killing people. And we find him, he's driving a limousine in 2029, and he's taking care of Professor X, played by Patrick Stewart, who is getting senile. I mean, can you imagine his powers? And he's getting Alzheimer's. They're dealing with all kinds of issues, and all the other mutants have disappeared. They're just very vague about it. This movie has major spoilers in it, so Go see it this weekend before everyone starts talking about it. Oh, absolutely.
You give it a
Big thumbs up.
It is,
Okay.
and this movie's going to elevate it to where comic book movies are almost like an art form now. I know they've been like action adventure, but this is really an introspective, really a study of his character, about emotion, about regret, about it's just an amazing film. It really is.
And what's this next movie, Before I Fall?
Before
you
I
said
Fall.
it's a YouTube movie?
It is. It's from Awesomeness TV, and bet half the teenage girls out there are screaming right now. It's also based on the best-selling book, and Zoe Deutsch is a girl that keeps waking up and repeating the same day. So it's Groundhog Day meets Mean Girls. Is what it is. That's the pitch. And she's in a car accident with her friends, but she didn't die. She keeps waking up every day, and she's learning from her mistakes. She's trying different ways to improve herself, and in the end, she ends up being the person she wants to be and finding out what the meaning of life is and who her real friends are. So this has a really big following, and I think it's going to do really well this weekend. So
I inserted myself.
I did. Oh, what'd you do?
I inserted myself in this interview. It was just supposed to be you and Lindsey because I have a bone.
You did throw off the dynamic, but
the chemistry is way off as a result of me being here. I get it. But I want to say, I had it pulled up.
My La La Land?
Yeah, La La Land post where you went on, and I'll just paraphrase it now because I lost it. I was looking for it on Facebook.
Yes.
You said it's the worst movie.
I did, yeah, of 2016.
Clumsy acting, clumsy directing, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
What gives?
Did you see it? Did you guys see La La Land?
I didn't. He did not.
Saw
He
it
did.
and loved it.
Okay, can you sing any of the songs for me?
Not a one.
Exactly, okay?
That's how we measure?
That's a lot of way you measure a musical. You can come out of all these other musicals and you can be humming it and you can be, but it's a lot more than that. The musical numbers were clumsy. He didn't know how to inspire. There was no imagination to the movie. They can't sing. They can't dance.
Wow.
I mean, I couldn't stand it. So I've watched it twice now, and I put it at the worst film of 2016. My favorite movie of the year was Moonlight. So the whole Oscar debacle.
So that had to be great.
Oh, it was.
For you.
And I was live tweeting the Oscars, and then I'm like, okay, see you in Las Vegas, good night, thank you for everything. And then that all happened, and I'm getting emails and messages, you got to get back online, look what's going on. And I watched it unfold. So I was a Moonlight guy, so thank you for, thank you for that, whoever's in charge of that.
But you were so wrong about La La Land.
Hated La La Land. And you can get at me.
I should have grabbed popcorn. This is the show.
Yeah,
this is the show. All right, well, for more of Jeffrey's reviews, check out VegasFilmCritic.com.
And if you're heading out to see a movie this weekend, why not grab dinner beforehand? Coming up, we're cooking up a fiesta in the kitchen.
Furniture for Las Vegas now, provided by Walker Furniture.
And blowing in Monday on Good Day.
You're watching Las Vegas Now with Lindsey Simon, Kendall Tenney, and Mercedes Martinez.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Las Vegas Now. Thank you to Elite Flooring for helping create this fully functioning kitchen. And we're about to get our fiesta on with some authentic Mexican cuisine and tequila. Chef Rafael of Chayo Mexican Kitchen and Tequila Bar joins us now with some of what you all have to offer. So what are you started this before commercial break.
That's right.
What are you cooking up and what's the sauce?
So what it is actually chicken enchiladas.
Okay.
And the sauce is actually cascabel, chile cascabel, that we put over our enchiladas.
So is it a little bit spicy?
It's a little bit spicy, but not too much. It's actually very, very mild. Sprinkle some sesame seeds, chives, and pickled red onions. So that will be your chicken enchiladas.
Oh, nice.
We also have a ceviche, which is basically shrimp ceviche.
Which I tried before the show started. I got to feast on that. It's delicious.
Thank you. Thank you. It is basically a shrimp ceviche, and the ceviche basically was introduced to Peru by the ladies from Granada, Spain, when the conquistadores made it across.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
So
it originated in Peru, and now it's Mexico and all over South America.
Oh, I had no idea. And this is what you just made.
So that's the chicken enchiladas. And then over here, we actually have a ajituna tostada. It's served rare, pinceer, with poblano peppers, roasted, rice, black beans, guacamole, and garnished with crispy onions.
That looks delicious.
We have a variety of items at the restaurant, from steaks, prime ribeye, all the way down to enchiladas, tacos. We have everything for everybody.
And you can't go to Chayo without having some tequila.
That's right.
So what kind of, you brought the best of the best? Am I
Today
correct?
we brought Patron.
Okay.
We have a huge selection of tequilas, but today we brought Patron. This one is our brand that they make specially for us. They make a barrel, like a 200-liter barrel. and it is select reposado. It's basically aged in American oak for 10 months, and we obviously sell it at the restaurant. So we have 3 different kinds. We have a silver, the reposado, and also añejo.
What's the second one again? Can you just say it again?
Reposado.
Oh, I love the way you say that. Well, thank you so much. And actually, maybe we can get one of our camera guys to try this. I want to try it too. And Kendall was upset that he couldn't be part of the segment.
I was.
Because he couldn't get the food. I'll save some for you, okay?
Okay, will you?
Yeah, I will. All right, Chayo, you can see them at the link. Their phone number is 702-691-3773. Kendall, over to you.
We need enough for 3 because I have some guests over here. A local geography teacher. I love this story. Got a special surprise thanks to a letter from an 8th grade student. Walker Furniture surprised teacher Robert Cucarulo with new furniture for the Teacher's Lounge at Walter Johnson Junior High. I am joined now by Robert as well as Linda Altwitz-Mizrahi, the co-owner of Walker Furniture, to talk about this incredible surprise. First of all, Linda, what inspired you to do this?
Well, just to help support our school system and our teachers and our students. And I think the letter that, well, Mr. Cucarulo, he inspires his students and he makes them want to learn. And that's what I think is really special.
You received, for Mr. Cucarulo, 40-some-odd letters, is that correct?
Yeah, just for Mr. Cucarulo.
And you have one of them here.
I do, the winning letter.
Can you read
by
an
Caitlin.
excerpt for us? There's a really, I mean, it's just a beautiful letter all the way up and down, but there's an excerpt that I think speaks to exactly what you do in the classroom.
Right, in Caitlin's voice, it's wonderful. She writes, he makes it clear that we are responsible for ourselves and our own work, and it's up to us to succeed. Another thing I like about Mr. Cucarulo is how he doesn't make us afraid to be wrong. He pushes us to learn from our mistakes instead of dwell on them. I mean, those are life lessons. Those are lessons that we all can learn and heed that advice.
That is so wonderful that you do that in the classroom, first of all. And how rewarding for you was it, not only to see this letter and to receive the award, but you got to read all of the letters that were about you.
I did. It was very humbling. Students don't always express how they feel. They might say, you're my favorite teacher, but to actually read what they wrote. Yeah. And a surprise, a lot of these students I didn't even know liked me. Wrote some of these letters, so it was...
You didn't?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know. This kid likes me? I think he liked me. But it was very humbling, and I was honored.
Well, yeah, they're middle school students, so they're not prone to showing a lot of emotion or affection that way. Right. What does it mean to you to win this?
Well, it means a lot. It's very humbling. I'm new to Vegas. I just started teaching here about 6 months ago. So to get a head start on things with letters like this and contests like this, it's a great thing for my career.
So you just started here, and already you've won this.
Yeah, I started on August 17th.
That's phenomenal.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Linda, it is amazing. It's amazing what Walker Furniture does. This isn't the only thing you guys do. It seems like every time I turn around, you guys are doing Home for the Holidays. You're involved this most recently with Nevada Reading Week, right?
Yeah, today's the last day of Nevada Reading Week, and we're going to find out from the CCSD Partnership Office who is the winning school. And when we get that information, we're going to go to that school, and we're going to furnish a reading corner for that school, so the kids can have a cozy, comfortable bean bags and chairs and a nice cozy rug. And spread the word, Nevada is donating to 400 books for that reading corner.
Wow. Yeah. That's so great. Yeah. And you guys partner with a lot of different groups to do a lot of good things.
Yep. We've been in Las Vegas a long time, for 65 years, and we're just honored to give back to our community.
Well, and you do all the time, as you are already, even as a new Las Vegas resident. What struck you about Las Vegas and that you didn't expect to see?
The people have been very kind to me. My administrators, my fellow teachers made me feel welcome, helped me out, helped me to learn the ropes. So I owe a lot of credit to them for what I'm doing at the school. I couldn't do it without them.
Well, and now you're a hero at the school because there's new Teacher's Lounge furniture, correct?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. It's very nice. We didn't go into Teacher's Lounge much, but we do now. It's very comfortable.
And now you can hang out there.
Absolutely.
Robert, congratulations. Linda, thank you so much for all that Walker Furniture does as well.
Oh, thanks
really
for having
appreciate it. Next year, you're already taking applications for next year's Teacher of the Year. Is that true?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. So ignore everything you see on the screen right now, because my understanding was that you could actually send it in, but that is a good reminder that you guys are going to do it again next year.
The word will come out through CCSD Partnership Office.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Linda and Robert, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lindsey.
All right, well, it turns out the crazy cat lady may not be as crazy as you think. The new study that suggests felines may not have a link to mental illness after all. That's coming up.
Today on 8 News Now at 5, changing the way we enforce marijuana DUIs. The push.
Furniture Fashions for all your fashionable furniture needs.
Okay, this is kind of different, right?
Yeah.
We take a look at what's trending now, and you hear all the time people say, oh, the crazy cat lady, or whatever. You've heard it, come on.
Yeah,
We've
no,
all
I have.
heard it. All right. Well, it turns
Taylor
out.
Swift. No, just kidding. I love T Swift.
Do you love cats?
I love all animals. I mean, I'm more of a dog person,
That was
but
such a politically correct answer.
no,
All right.
it's true.
If you're a cat lover, it turns out you are not crazy. Maybe. Researchers in the UK say there is no link between cat ownership and mental illness. Again, a breakthrough study. Some previous studies that we could talk about from the UK and other places suggested
the
that
prompter
cats...
is all messed up right now.
I'm just kind of
Can
waiting
you
for
tell?
the prompter.
He reads what's on the screen, guys.
I'm Ron Burgundy?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're back. Some previous studies suggested that cats in the home could be linked to schizophrenia or toxoplasmosis due to a certain parasite that infects many warm-blooded animals, including humans, but house cats are known to be the primary host. The study does recommend that pregnant women not handle cat litter. I've heard that before, too.
Yeah, I have heard that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. I thought crazy cat lady was just like if you have 10 of anything.
That's what I've
like
always thought.
crazy. I didn't think that that was an actual
It's multiple cats, yeah. If you own one cat, probably not crazy. If you own 5, 6, 7 cats, maybe. There's a possibility.
Can I tell them what you said during break?
What? What did
When I
I
was
say?
like, toxoplasmosis. He goes, back in the day, I thought that was associated with feminine hygiene products. I was like, tampons? You can say that. It's okay.
First of all, your impression of me is fantastic. Back in the day,
You
feminine
seem
hygiene.
nervous to say the word.
Well, I was just trying to soften it a little bit.
All right, here's what else is trending. She might have turned 100, but this great-grandmother has got moves that could put Bruno Mars to shame. Elizabeth Cockrell was the star of the show after family members recorded her dancing to Bruno Mars' 24-karat magic in the air. 100th birthday. This is in California. Cockrell, who raised 5 children and several grandchildren as a housewife, was not fully aware that her dance moves have become a viral hit. And her family members say she doesn't know the technologies of today. They're planning a reunion this summer, giving her another chance to go viral. Look at her moves.
I love it. I absolutely
100
love
years
it.
old. I want to know the secret.
That is great. There was a woman in Texas who was 100 years old, and she drinks a Dr. Pepper a day. No, not just one. I think she drinks 3 a day. 3.
What?
And I'm a Dr. Pepper fan. It is my vice.
Yeah.
And so I believe.
You're like, okay.
Yeah, I'm all for that. That's not crazy.
I wonder how much Taco Bell, like 1 burrito a day. I could probably, then that's good for me.
Are you a 1 burrito a day person?
No.
Okay.
No, but I eat a lot of Taco Bell.
You know, Taco Bell. Okay. You should have not entered that wedding.
I
thing.
know.
Yeah.
Had we not already gotten married, like, oh, I missed opportunity.
Ever go somewhere and plan on one thing, and I know we all have done this, you want to buy just one thing and you come home with 100 things. We're going to talk about that when we come back.
Furnishings for the Las Vegas Now Green Room, provided by Furniture Fashions.
Hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, if you go to Costco, it's going to cost you more.
And you say I tell bad jokes? Really? Gosh.
Well, the warehouse retail giant is raising its annual membership
Well, I think
fees
it's feminine hygiene.
for the first time in 6 years. The cost of a basic Gold Star membership is going up $5 to $60 a year. Hold up. It's going from $5 a year to $60?
No. It's going up by $5.
Oh, to $60. Okay, that's a big jump.
If there's math, I'll help you, Lindsey.
Okay. The executive membership, which offers extra discounts and rewards on purchases, jumps $10 to $120 total dollars a year. The increases go into effect June 1st. So do you think that people will stop shopping there because of this?
No, absolutely not. That's a minor increase. And anybody knows Costco prices are much better than anywhere else.
Oh, I have someone who disagrees with you.
Really?
My mother-in-law, no joke, 2 days ago, we had a serious conversation about Sam's and Costco.
Oh.
She goes, Sam's is so much cheaper, Sam's is so much cheaper. She goes to Costco for 5 things. And it's like dog treats, the Chicago popcorn, and, you know, 3 other things. She tends to think that Sam's is cheaper.
But that's apples to apples. That's Sam's Club, Costco, 2 of those membership type places. I get it. But I'm saying compared to grocery stores and other spots, yeah, it's better. But that is the kind of place. And I am a victim of Costco, and I need therapy. Because you go in there, I went in one time, I was supposed to pick up one of the kids' birthday cakes. $200 later, I came out of Costco with all sorts of buckets of crackers and everything else. I forgot the birthday cake.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
We'll be right back.
The teens. Samsung Galaxy phones. Visit a Boost Mobile store today.
Welcome back. The news starts here in just a few minutes. A preview. We all know that recreational pot became legal in the Silver State as of January 1st. The problem, you can't legally buy it, but that could be about to change. The I-Team's Vanessa Murphy explains. An old jury scam making a comeback in the Valley. Consumer advocate Michelle Mortensen has what to look out for so you don't fall victim to fraud. Vision loss hasn't stopped these local entertainers from serenading Las Vegas and some of the city's biggest venues, but their sights for success reach much higher than that. How broken spectacles could reach the national spotlight. Gorgeous day out today. Let's take a look at the weekend forecast. Here's Ted.
Dave, thank you very much. Of course, down here are one of those events where you actually have to try out for yourself with these temperatures nice and mild today. Let's take a look at your forecast. Notice tonight we're dropping to the 40s, but not too bad compared to what we've seen lately. Not much wind tonight, but tomorrow we'll see those winds pick up. Temperatures back in the 70s, but it's really Sunday where we do expect some big gusts. Take a look at your 7-day. Sunday high wind watches have been issued in all counties for Sunday as gusts between 50 to 60 are possible. We'll cool off too by Monday back to the high 50s to low 60s. Back live now coming up at 5. We'll let you know what to expect wind-wise coming up at the 5 o'clock news hour. Reporting live, Ted Florendo, 8 News Now. We'll send it back to you.
Ted sadly can't see this, but here's our impression of Ted Florendo. Ready?
Ted, over to you. No, it's a delay. It's a delay. Happy Friday, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
He's out of the studio.
Make sure.
We're safe here.
Oh, we can do.
Yeah.
We can do what we want. He won't know.
Yeah.
Make sure to tune in on Monday. We have a great show, a lot of fun guests, and
we'll see you.
Bye. We're out of time.
If you've been in a crash,